Hi, my name is Leonie. I am also known as Leo. I am a singer-songwriter from the Netherlands but based in Sheffield at the moment. Started doing a bit of covers with my boyfriend at the time, and breaking up with him was kind of the reason for me starting to play guitar, because he used to play guitar, and then when I broke up with him I didn't have a guitarist anymore. So in a way that was a really good thing to happen, because that pushed me into realising I don't want to have to rely on someone else to guide me musically, which is when I started playing guitar. This was about 3 years ago when I first moved to Sheffield. So I took my guitar with me, went to open mic nights, started doing that more, and that's kind of how I came to where I am today.
Till we're forced to face the crimes that are screaming in our faces, oh so loud. 'Cause all I ever wanted was you, all I ever needed was the truth.
My high school where I went, I do believe that in school itself music was not very supported. But then also looking at my classmates, it was very much the guys were all in rock bands and they wanted to do the heavy rock solos, and friends of mine have once asked me to join their band, and I joined them for a bit when I was 16, and they refused to play Paramore. They only wanted to play like ZZ Top songs, and that's just those things that it just doesn't work. So I quit that band after like 4 weeks.
Jealousy is where you used to be. So jealousy is where you'll always be.
It did feel when I first started out, the first time I did an open mic night, which was in March 2015, which was at the Green Room, it really felt like I'd never been on stage before, and it went really quickly because it was quite a quiet night. That's how I even got on, because I was never planning to play, but then my friends kind of just pushed me on stage, which I'm still very grateful for to this day, because that kind of started everything. But that meant so much, and the Green Room at that time really started becoming my safe space to play open mics, because the people were so nice and so friendly and so warm and welcoming, and that is exactly what you need when you first start out as a musician, especially on your own. You need that support of being told that what you do is great, and finding that belief of, okay, this is something I actually can do. Because I always used to tell myself that I wasn't good at writing songs when I was about 15, 16. I was like, nah, don't bother, that's not your thing. And now I'm 10 years later, and I think I was stupid telling myself that. So I'm really happy that I found that space of people surrounding me that are so creative and really push that creativity, rather than trying to kind of limit that in a way that I have sometimes previously found, or just being with people that don't really understand it, because you can be the most creative person ever, but if you're not surrounded by people that support that and that want to help you grow that creativity, it will never come out. You will know what you can do. I am very unrealistic sometimes. I'm very insecure sometimes about very different things than being able to sing or being clever in a way, which is really annoying, but it's the things that you you know that you're good at. That's the things that you need to kind of use to your advantage. I will always know that I'm good at singing, and maybe I will write a shit song sometimes. It happens, and in that case I will probably set it aside, but that will never make me a bad singer. So I think it's also very important to know the talents that you know will always be there, that they're a constant, and believe in those talents and recognise them as well. Because I never used to say that I'm a musician, and when I started writing my songs, it felt like the most stuck up thing in the world to tell people, oh, I'm a singer-songwriter. And that's ridiculous, because you are. If you write songs and you sing them, you are a singer-songwriter, and that is, it's okay to acknowledge that. It's okay to not hide that, and starting to build that self-belief of, okay, this is me, this is who I am, will also make it easier to go out there and have that same position. Because if you can say to yourself that you're a musician or a singer-songwriter or whatever you are, then you will present that to the world, and other people will take that as a fact.